Have you ever hit an obstacle or a roadblock in your career and not sure how to deal with it? Right? It can be tough, right? Life throws us some curveballs. Our job, our career, we get stuck sometimes. In today's episode, I had the pleasure of talking to some of the industry's top artists to find out what some of their biggest obstacles were, but how they overcame it. Right? And I hope that you can take some lessons from this episode to really help guide you through either a current scenario that you're dealing with, or at least prepare you for a potential future obstacle or challenge that you might deal with. Stay tuned. I think there's a lot of great insights coming from today's episode. Welcome to the Salon Scoop, a podcast by Salon S.O.S. I'm your host, Scott Moon, the founder of Salon S.O.S., and I'm obsessed with helping salon professionals live their best life. In this show, we shop talk all things salon to bring you real-life stories, debates, entertainment, and inspiration to help you find happiness and success in this beautiful industry. If you work in the salon industry in any capacity, this podcast is open to you. So set down your scissors or rinse out that toner and let's get into it. Welcome back, Podcast Nation. We're here for another episode of the Salon Scoop. Today, we are getting the scoop on how to deal with challenges and, more importantly, right, how to overcome them. What are some key challenges that we might be faced with? I got the opportunity to sit down with some of the industry's top artists. This is part of our Pros Perspective series. And I asked them, what's the biggest obstacle that you faced in your career and how did you overcome it? All right. Let's start by hearing from Brayden Pelletier.
I think the biggest challenge for me was kind of understanding all the parts of the game, like whether it was behind the chair, you can be technically phenomenal, but if you don't know how to communicate, then you're not on the same page, the guest and yourself. As well as working fashion or editorial or working education, you really start to realize that communication kind of is the key in the ticket, no matter what kind of platform you're working within. And I think kind of it's a lost art form. We're all too we hear a lot, but we don't listen.
Next up, let's hear from Jamie DiGrazia.
Biggest challenge? Well, becoming a leader, a salon owner, and being responsible to lead a team and to lead and have staff is not always the easiest thing. To guide others and to do the right thing and to be responsible for everything we're responsible for. It's a big commitment and it's a lot of pressure and it's also really fun and amazing, but at times it could be really challenging.
And finally, we're going to hear from Sean Godard.
The biggest challenge that I ever faced in my career was being able to really feel like I'm walking the walk and talking the talk. It's a fake it till you make it moment, but finally I made it.
I love Sean's perspective. Sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. If you haven't actually listened to the full podcast episode that we did with Sean Godard, it's called Fake It Till You Make It. And he provides some really amazing insights and advice, perspectives on his whole journey. Feel free to go and check out that full episode that we did with Sean Godard. Otherwise, hope that you gained a few perspectives here from our pros today about obstacles that they've dealt with, how they've overcome them. Hopefully you can learn from some of those to propel yourself forward. Thanks for listening today to today's episode of the Salon Scoop, everybody. Wishing you a wonderful day, and don't forget, stay stylish. Thank you so much for listening to the Salon Scoop podcast. This show is produced by Salon S.O.S, a digital marketing agency by industry professionals for industry professionals. If you want simple and affordable solutions for any of your salon marketing needs, such as websites, client loyalty, Google search rankings, social media, or more, come visit us at salonsos.ca or on Instagram at salon.s.o.s. If you want to hear more episodes like this and help us continue to bring the industry great content, it would mean so much to us if you would support us in one of the following ways. Either share this episode with one other industry professional, and rate the show on Spotify or write us a quick review on Apple Music. We want to hear your feedback. If you have follow-up questions or ideas for future episodes, please reach out. DM us on Instagram at solonis.s.o.s or hit us up on our website again at salonsos.ca. Again, thanks so much for listening. Now go get your hustle on, keep smiling, and we'll catch you on our next episode.